news. Today's news.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. Adalia is taking aim at Florida and could make landfall as a major hurricane.
The governor says now is the time for people to seek higher ground.
You don't have to go hundreds of miles. You can go to a shelter in a different part of your county, go to a friend's house.
Idalia dumped heavy rain and caused flooding in parts of western Cuba. Forecasters say it's a sneak peek of what residents along Florida's Gulf Coast will see tomorrow. Larry Seward, CBS News, Tampa, Florida.
Prices on 10 big drugs could be lowered soon as part of a new plan to make prescriptions more affordable for Americans.
The negotiations approved as part of the Inflation Reduction Act are meant to lower the cost of prescription drugs for seniors on Medicare. Nancy Lamond with AARP says the drugs include Farxiga, Entresto, Xarelto, and Jardiance.
They are the most used by Medicare recipients.
And that translates to savings for seniors and for taxpayers.
These 10 drugs account for around $50 billion in spending and affect roughly 9 million people.
Some drug makers have already filed lawsuits to block the new policy. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, the White House.
Republican Majority Leader Steve Scalise says he's been diagnosed with a rare blood cancer called multiple myeloma. But the 57-year-old says it's very treatable, and he plans to keep working as he undergoes treatment. The FBI's Operation Duck Hunt is taking a big malware platform used by cyber criminals around the world. U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada.
We're here today to announce the most significant technological and financial operation ever led by the Department of Justice against a botnet. The botnet in question is one of the most notorious and pernicious botnets in the world, known as Quackbot.
Estrada says it's infected more than 700,000 computers, causing millions of damage to businesses, healthcare providers, and government agencies. We're learning more now about a shooter who killed 3 people in a racist attack in Jacksonville, Florida. CBS's Manuel Bajorquez.
The shooter's father called 911 after authorities say he got a concerning text from him.
We know that he's receiving psychiatric help.
He has been?
Yes, and he's been on meds too.
But the father tells the dispatcher he believes his son had stopped taking those meds.
Eminem has officially banned Vivek Ramaswamy from using any of his music while campaigning for president after the 2024 Republican candidate rapped a cover of Lose Yourself at the Iowa State Fair. Apparently Eminem didn't like it. The campaign says it will comply. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.